So Manchester City and Arsenal have just played out a 0-0 draw at the Etihad, meaning, boys, that we're not really any closer to finding out who's going to win the Premier League this season. Today, boys, I will be giving my final predictions of the season in regard to the title winners, alright? So between Liverpool, Arsenal, Manchester City, and we're going to be delving into each of the three teams' run-ins for the remainder of the season. Which team has the toughest run-in in the remaining 8 to 9 fixtures? And from that, can we draw a realistic prediction of who's going to win this league? Welcome back to the FK Sports channel, boys. If you're new around here, please do smash the like, subscribe if you're new. Drop in the comments, before I say anything in this video, who do you boys think's going to win the league, man? I think people are saying advantage Liverpool. You know, I've seen a few people on my Twitter DMs, Jack, it's advantage Liverpool now, man. You know, they're deliberately saying that as a Man United fan, right? You know, I think they've got a point. I think, obviously, if you look at the league table now, with, obviously, City and Arsenal dropping points, and Liverpool playing earlier today. The time of recording this, boys, I'm recording this Sunday. You boys are going to get this video on Monday night, the day after. Obviously, Liverpool beat Brighton yesterday 2-1. City and Arsenal have just played out a 0-0 draw. Very, very weird game between City and Arsenal. Yeah, I think I watched the fan overlap during the week, and both the City fan and Arsenal fan on that said that they were happy with the draw and that their team was... They said they would take a draw and that both teams, the main thing for them was they would not lose. I think both teams played like that a little bit today. Played within themselves a little bit, and I think Arsenal especially did well to kind of, especially being the away team, did well to kind of nullify City's threat a lot of the time. Now, when we talk about advantage Liverpool, as I say, obviously they're top of the league right now in terms of points, but I also think it's important to look at their running, alright? Because I think Liverpool potentially, much as it pains me as a United fan to say so, boys, I think Liverpool, not only are they top of the league on points right now, they probably have a little bit of an easier run-in than the likes of City and Arsenal. Now, that doesn't really give them an advantage, in my opinion, in this title race, because at the end of the day, City, Arsenal, Liverpool, right? It's a 3-horse race for this title. Every single one of their remaining Premier League games is going to be like a cup final to each of those teams, all right? They know they have to win it, pretty much all of them, because they know the other two teams that are chasing them are so strong, right? So teams are going to feel the pressure in every game. You know, Liverpool, Arsenal, City, they don't want to drop any points, all right? You know, draw, for example, in a game that maybe in previous seasons they would have took a draw in that game. That could be the difference between them winning and losing a title this year. You know, if they could win that game rather than draw it, that could be the difference come May. So Liverpool's running then, boys. They have got Sheffield United away in a couple of nights' time, Thursday night. I mean, they've got that at home. You'd expect them to win that. Then they've got United away. Now, you know, this is obviously not a United video. I'm not going to start talking about my football team right now, where, you know, we go and beat Liverpool before the international break, and then we go and drop points to Brentford. And in the fashion we did, I mean, we played shit at Brentford the other night, and we didn't deserve anything from the game. So a point was, in that sense, good. But, you know, the fact that we nearly smashed and grabbed a late winner and then end up throwing it away straight after, just jokes. So it really was. So obviously I'm hoping from a United point of view, I think top fours, top fives long gone for us now, with Villa and Spurs winning at the weekend. But I do think that we can play a part in maybe potentially Liverpool not winning this league. We have got them away from home next Sunday, so let's see what we do on that one. Then Liverpool have got Palace at home, Fulham away, Everton away, West Ham away, Tottenham home, Aston Villa away, and Wolves home. There's some tricky fixtures in there. You know, Everton might not be a traditional, tough opponent for a lot of teams this season. They're not having a great year. It's a Merseyside derby, and that factors into that game, and Everton are going to be up for it. So that's a tough game. Fulham, you know, they're sitting in mid-table, but they've got the firepower on that team that they can hurt teams. They've got a threat there. They've got Tottenham at home, Aston Villa away, and Wolves. So those three teams as well. You know, Tottenham and Aston Villa are probably going to finish 4th and 5th in whatever order that will be for European places next year. And we know Wolves, they're sitting in 8th right now. They're a team that are doing well this year as well, man, playing good football. So I think it's easier that run in than what we're going to talk for Arsenal and City, but by no means is that an easy run in, because I think it's still maybe easier. There's still a lot of tough games in there, potential banana skins for Liverpool. They did well, as I said, time recording this, they did well beating Brighton today 2-1 in a difficult, you know, what looked before the game to be a difficult game for them. I think they managed it quite well. Welbeck scored early, but they managed it after that. So fair play to Liverpool. They've got those 9 fixtures left. Let's see how they do, man. So then we look at City's, boys. They've got Aston Villa, Palace, Luton, Brighton, Forest, Wolves, Fulham, West Ham, and Tottenham. So they still have to play Aston Villa. They play them in a few nights' time after you boys will see this video. They've got Tottenham on the final day. They've got the likes of Brighton in there, they've Wolves in there, they've Fulham in there, West Ham. Oh, and they've got Palace away as well, which is never an easy place. So yet again, City, you'd back City. This is the thing with City, though, and this is why I still think they're firm favourites for the league. Even despite dropping points at Arsenal, like, you know, I still think they're going to go and do it. They've got experience, and I think a lot of people have been saying this in the media recently as well. City have got experience of doing it, you know. This time of the season, each of these three teams, boys, that are in the contention for this league, league. As I said earlier, they know they pretty much have to be flawless. They, no mistakes, no drop points. It's 100% win ratio pretty much needed for the rest of the season, because you don't back any other of these teams to drop points, really. So if City drop points, they know that Arsenal and Liverpool aren't going to drop too many. But I think, in fairness to City, this time of the year, they really do come into their own. But around this time of the year, where maybe, they've been, you think, oh, are City going to go and do it this year? Maybe it's someone else's year, and then they come into their own and just go on a massive win streak and go and win the league again. So, as I say, that's why they're still my favourites. We've went through their run through there. Not easy by any means, but yet again, there's still a lot of tough teams there, but I do back City to win a lot of them and probably end up lifting this league title. That's my prediction for the league, boys. Now, it's only fair, obviously, we look at Arsenal now. They obviously have Luton at home in a few nights' time. They've got Brighton away, Villa at home, Wolves away, Chelsea at home, Tottenham away, Bournemouth at home, United away, and then Everton at home. So, to be honest with you, boys, I think Arsenal are the three teams with the toughest run-in their last 8 to 9 league games. It doesn't really say too much. If you're an Arsenal fan, you firmly should believe your team can win the league. Same with Liverpool fans, same with City fans. The difficulty of these final 8-9 fixtures shouldn't play too much of an impact, because for two reasons. One, you you have to win it, whether it's Luton Town, whether it's Sheffield United, or whether it's United or Everton, or no matter who it is, Aston Villa, doesn't matter. Every game you gotta put your all into it to try and get a result. And second of all, these three teams are where they are because they deserve to be where they are. They're the best three teams in the league, so they've got their own merit this year. The likes of, obviously, Arsenal last season, they're kind of continuing where they left off last year. They were a good side last year. Bell away, maybe they'll use the experience of that this year. They heard of that last year, missing out in the league, kind of strengthen themselves this year and win it. Who knows? Let's see. City obviously have experience doing it, and Liverpool won the league a few years ago, so, and it's Klopp's last year. So each team's got that firepower to win the league, and that fire in their belly kind of thing, the passion that they want to go and do it. So as I said, that's the second reason, man. If you're any of these teams, no matter what fixtures you've got left, you back your team to win them all, because that's what that's what Arsenal and City have been doing this year, and that's why they are where they are in the league. Concluding thoughts from me in this video, as I said a few minutes ago, boys, I still think City will win this league. I really want to know in the comments, though, right? Drop your comments in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think of this Premier League title race, boys. Who's going to win the Premier League this season? Drop that in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on, obviously, the games coming up as well. And especially if you're a City, Arsenal, Liverpool fan, I'm especially interested to know your boys' thoughts in terms of how you see your team doing in your final 8 to 9 fixtures. Where do you see potential drop points? Difficult games that you have to get past. Let me know and all that kind of thing as well. As I said at the start of the video, if you're new around here, please do join the FK Sports community by subscribing, smashing that like. The more likes we get, the more the algorithm will help push this video to more and more new people. It's a football community on here, boys. We're building up the channel. We're just recently at 250 subscribers. Next big goal is the 500. So yeah, we're growing out here. Big shout out to all my squad that's already subscribed to this channel. And if you're watching this, you're hearing these words right now, please do hit that red subscribe, boys. Free to do so, of course, and it really would make my day, as I say. Boys, have a great one. Let me know your predictions in the comments on who the Premier League winner will be, and I'll see you boys in the next one. Peace out.